Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Chat Reviewers. In this video, I have a What's on My iPhone video for you guys for April 2016. So let's get right into this. This is kind of the spring edition because I haven't done one of these in a while. So let's get right into this. Basic general layout for this. If you've seen my other videos, this is pretty much how I always have my home screen. So I've got Safari, Calendar, Photos, Camera, YouTube Maps, and that's Apple Maps, by the way, and Camera Plus, which I've had forever. I hardly ever use it because I always forget it's there, but I always have it here just in case. Then Notes, Reminders, Clock, Game Center, Settings, Weather, Music, Health, Wallet, Google Maps, which is what I normally use, although Google Maps has actually gotten me messed up a few times, so sometimes I'll switch between Apple Maps and Google Maps. I don't know, Apple Maps has improved a ton over the years. So then Apple Watch app, which I never use. Got an extras folder here, just full of a bunch of extra apps that I don't really use. And then I've got an Apple folder here, which is, these are apps that used to be able to be downloaded from the App Store, but now I think Find My Friends or Find My iPhone, I think they come default, I don't know anymore, but this is where I store them. And if you are noticing, I don't have any animations on the springboard, and that's because you can see it moving a little bit, but you can't see any animations otherwise. That's because I did the little glitch. I'll have a link down below to Everything Apple Pro's video on how to do that glitch. Just basically gets rid of all of the animations and it makes things feel a lot faster, and it does actually improve speed. Anyways, moving on. I've got FaceTime and news down here, and then at the bottom my dock is always App Store, Mail, Phone, Messages. Looks good with the blue and the green, and also very useful. Moving on to my main page of apps here. Now you're going to notice something weird with the Snapchat app. It says Snapchat Plus Plus. I'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, Clash Royale has overtaken the spot of Clash of Clans in my top left spot. That's my number one spot, basically. So yeah, Clash Royale, then Clash of Clans, iStudies Pro, and I'm about done with college, so I'll probably be deleting that soon. Then Outlook for my university email, and then MoneyWiz to keep track of all my finances and stuff. It's a great app. I definitely recommend it. Disk Drive-In, which is a fun game that I play occasionally. AppBox Pro has a ton of apps in one. Super cool. Now Snapchat Plus Plus. Now this is where it gets kind of weird. This is basically the legit Snapchat, but if I go into the App Store right now, it's going to say I don't have Snapchat. If you guys want me to show you how to do this, I'm not jailbroken, but this is a hacked client where I can basically do anything that I want as far as like Phantom for Snapchat goes. So yeah, you can see my little table here that I'm recording on. But anyways, it does have all of the little hacks that you can do, location spoofing, you can upload from your gallery. If you want me to show you guys how to do that and how to install this, let me know, and I will definitely see about making a video on that for you guys. Now, moving on, I've got Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Alien Blue, which is still probably better than the actual Reddit client, which I do have on my phone, which I'll show you in a second. Pandora, SoundCloud, MyRadar, which is the best radar application, in my opinion, on the App Store. It is not the best weather app, but it's the best radar app, if that makes sense. So you're going to want to have something else. I just use the actual default weather app right here, but you know, whatever. Use whatever you like, but I think this is the best radar app, and this is the free one, but you can buy in-app purchases, which I bought most of them. Anyways, 1Password, great app for storing all of your passwords to your different various accounts. Yeah, different various, whatever. So you can store all your passwords. It can even make up passwords for you. It's great, and it syncs. If you've got a Mac, you can get the Mac app. If you've got a Windows computer, you can get the Windows app. It's super awesome. It can sync all of your passwords, and so you'll never forget them. So all you have to do is memorize 1Password to get into it. Get it? Get the name. Anyways, then I got PayPal for managing PayPal money. Fifth Third for my banking. YouTube Studio, that's a creator studio app to check views and stuff, reply to comments. It's a great app if you make YouTube videos. App Shopper, great app to find deals on apps. I'll show this again. I show it in pretty much all my videos. You can add stuff to your wish list here. You can see my apps and see all of these, and it'll tell you when they get updated and price drops, and it's super cool. Great if you are an app connoisseur. Next, I've got Gas Buddy for finding the best fuel prices because those are a pain in the butt. Vainglory, then I've got CBS Sports and Trivia Crack. Now, I do want to delete Trivia Crack, but my mom keeps starting games with me, so I guess I have to keep playing. Anyways, then I got My Verizon to track Verizon usage because that is my carrier. ESPN for tracking sports scores. That's also what I do with CBS Sports, but I'll probably get rid of CBS Sports. I don't really like ESPN, but I don't know. I just keep it because it's got good alerts and stuff. Speed test, always got to have that to check speeds where I'm at because I am always curious about that. Shazam, which is great for finding a song that you don't know. It will find it for you and yeah, super useful. Then I've got the Bible here, Storm Shield, which is another weather application. Don't use this nearly as much, but it basically connects with my local TV station, kind of in a way. I'm sure your station might be connected as well. You just gotta find out first. I don't know. It does cost a little bit, but it's kind of worth it. It's got some cool detailed day by day temperatures and stuff. Then I've got Amazon, which is always good to have. Starbucks, which I only use for the free app of the week. That's really the only reason I use it. PhotoGene Squared is not on the App Store anymore, but they do have an updated version, I believe. This is what I use to blur a bunch of images and stuff and edit. Pretty much just blurring. That's the only thing I use this app for, but I do that often enough to keep it. Then I've got Minecraft Pocket Edition, Pinger for, burner numbers and stuff, Purify for removing ads and all kinds of other crap in Safari. Definitely recommend that. You can check out, I'll put up in the top right corner that little eye thing. It'll light up right now and it'll take you to that video app review. Great video. That's a great app. I definitely recommend it. It's only 99 cents, so why not get it? Then I've got My Package for tracking all my packages and deliveries. Dark Sky, which is another weather application. I do have a bunch of weather applications, but Dark Sky is cool for seeing. It's got a great radar that you can see like 7 days in advance. I mean, it's not the most accurate thing in the world, but it's cool to kind of see the weather patterns and stuff. So on a practical level, I don't know. I guess it's a moderate use for practicality, but it's really cool. So I still have it. Miitomo, which is Nintendo's first game on the App Store, and it's really just a social app, kind of a game, and it just asks a bunch of stupid questions. If you haven't seen that video that I did on that eye in the top right hand corner, yeah, it's going to light up right about now, and you guys can go check that video out. Tubex, which I've also done a video on. Oh my gosh, I'm plugging all my videos here. You guys can go check that out if you want to stream music in your car or wherever you are completely for free, or watch YouTube videos. It's basically a YouTube client, but it's super cool because you can play music in the background, YouTube videos in the background, like to keep the audio running. It's super, super cool, and it's free. So definitely check that out. And I highly encourage you to check out our video on that just to get more information before you get it. Then I've got Reddit. This is the official Reddit client, which, did I do a video on it? I think I did. Oh my gosh. So I got that. It's an okay app. It's not as good as, say, Alien Blue yet, but it's getting there. They keep updating it. And yeah. Then I've got Scribbo, which is a fun word game. Then I've got Slither.io. Super fun. Better than Agario or whatever, in my opinion. Kind of. It's a little different, but it's a lot of fun. I do a bunch of gameplays on this channel, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'll be doing more of those in the future. Then I've got Waze, which, man, I've got mixed feelings on this app. It's super cool, super convenient, but in their privacy policy, they can basically track everywhere you go and send it to whomever they want. So it's kind of creepy. And I use it for only the speed traps. That's it, for like cops and stuff. Like before I go to university or somewhere else, I'll hop into the app, I'll check, see where the cops are, if there are any, and then close it. I don't have it actually, it can't actually track my location, so I have that off. So that's a smart thing to do. That's a pro tip. If you guys want to use it just for tracking where the cops are, so you can, do whatever. I'm not condoning speeding or anything, but if you do that, don't give it location services, just, and then hop into it when you have Wi-Fi or on 4G. Check out where the cops are and close the app. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. But other people do use it for traffic jams and stuff. I just use Google Maps to check that before I leave. Anyways, then I've got Net Analyzer. Great network analyzer. This thing's got so many tools. I actually just downloaded it the other day, and because we got a new router in our house, and seriously, this thing is great. It can do so much. If you're into networks and stuff, you'll definitely appreciate this. And there's a light version that's free. Then lastly, I've got Ink Hunter, which just seemed like a cool app. I don't really like tattoos, but this thing's kind of cool. It can like augment a tattoo on your body. It's super cool. So there's that. Then the last page, which I can't show because it's got the app that my buddy and I are working on, and it's probably never going to get finished at this point. It's our Snapchat alternative, but one of the servers and companies that we use is going out of business. So that's kind of a bummer. So I don't know if it'll ever get done, so I can't really show it yet, but if it does, I'll be sure to show you guys. That's all I got on my iPhone right now. I know that kind of was a long video. What are we at? We are at almost 10 minutes, so I'm going to stop now. That's all I got. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.